Hello, my lock kings and queens, and welcome to the Terrasoul YouTube channel. We're so honored to have you here. My name is Sydney. I am the co-founder of Terrasoul, which is a brand that I started with my mom and is made for people with locks by people with locks. And I'm so honored to have you here. Chances are, if you clicked on this video, you either have a beautiful set of locks or you know somebody with a beautiful set of locks. So welcome. I'm so honored to have you here. Today, we're gonna be talking about all things cleansing, which is super crucial for thriving, healthy locks. As someone who's had her locks for 4 years now, I have come to realize that cleansing process is one of the most crucial processes because so much happens during that process, right? I mean, when you cleanse your hair, you are literally preparing your hair to take in all the good nourishments that come from conditioning and beyond. So making sure that your hair has a proper clean slate without feeling dry and while still feeling nourished and thriving is super duper duper important. So let's talk about products. My favorite products for cleansing my locks are the EcoSlay Peppermint Schnapps shampoo, which is an African black soap-based shampoo, and it's super duper thin and it smells so minty fresh. It's wonderful and divine in the shower. I love it so much, and I'll leave the link down below. And also, I love the Terrasoul Herbal Cleanser. This cleanser is everything. It is a lightweight gel-based cleanser that has so many amazing ingredients that come from the earth, and it just has this gentle lather that actually effectively cleans your locks without making it feel stripped. And I just feel like the product just easily glides through the locks and you just know it's working and it's doing its thing and it's awesome. And my locks haven't felt more nourished and clean since using this. So I highly recommend it. We'll also leave this down below. But a pro tip when looking for a product for your locks, whether it's a shampoo, conditioner, what have you, is knowing your values, right? Do you value having nice, clean ingredients in your hair care routine? If that's something that you value, definitely look for products that align with those values. That is something I value, which is why I love our herbal cleanser and the EcoSlay Peppermint Schnapps, because they're made with clean ingredients that come from the earth and that are amazingly good for you, and that will make your hair thrive. Secondly, you want to focus on having products that are thin, lightweight, and effective. This is because locks are prone to buildup. And the thing about buildup is you might not think it's a big deal at first, but it builds up, right? So as your hair gets longer, your locks will get heavier and heavier, and if you have a lot of buildup, you will feel it, and that weight can lead to your locks not feeling properly cleaned enough, or it can lead to thinning and lock damage. So it's really important to use products that help your locks thrive and not work against the grain, right? So having those lightweight, thin products that are effective is the way to go. So again, this product is a very lightweight consistency. I love it so much. It's wonderful. But even if you don't use these products, just make sure you have lightweight products in mind for your shampoo and conditioning regimen. It will do wonders for you. Now that you have your products in mind, it's time to shampoo. Let's talk about frequency before we get into the shower. So personally, I'm an active girly, so I like to at least wash my hair once a week. But it's important to do what is best for you and your scalp. If you deal a little bit more with dryness, maybe that means that you dial down the frequency, right? But do what works for you and listen to your hair and just feel it out. You're the only one who knows what's best for you. So definitely feel it out and decide that for yourself. But I like to do once a week. I feel like that's just how I feel nice and good and at my best. So yeah, now that we've gotten that out the way, let's get into the shower. Before we actually shampoo, I like to let my hair soak in warm, not hot, warm water, because hot water can be kind of harsh on the hair. So you want to be as gentle with your hair as possible. But warm water will open up those hair cuticles and allow for your hair to really receive all the nourishment you're about to give it. And I know that I made this very shower specific, but if you have longer locks or you feel more comfortable doing your hair in the sink or over the bathtub, that is totally fine too. I noticed that as your locks get longer, as mine have gotten longer, they have gotten heavier. And I can only imagine those of you who maybe have waist length locks or super duper duper long locks, standing in the shower can feel like you're gonna break your neck. So do what's best for you, do what's comfortable for you. This should be a relaxing and nourishing experience for you. Now that you've let your hair soak and you've opened up your cuticles, it is time to start shampooing, which is super duper awesome. Okay, so what I like to do is at first, I like to focus the product onto my scalp. I'll usually take like a quarter size amount at a time and start with the top layer of my hair and work my way down, doing some little massaging motions, right? And the reason why I do this is because your scalp can have buildup on it, and also giving yourself little scalp massages feels amazing, and it promotes hair growth, which I think we can all use a little bit of that, don't you think? So go ahead and just like massage your scalp. And then from there, I like to bring the product down to my ends. I may even add a little bit more and then just add it to my ends and squeeze it out as the water runs through it. Not squeezing and twisting. You don't want to twist your hair. You just want to squeeze, 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 squeeze. And depending on how often you wash your hair or how dirty your hair feels or how much you want to clean your hair, you might want to do this for a couple of rounds. Personally, my sweet spot is 2 rounds. I just love making sure that my hair is super duper clean. And so going in with a second round just makes me make sure that my hair is nice and clean and I'm good to go. And that's all that I do. Now, what you want to also make sure as a pro tip is you can never rinse your hair too much. What I mean by that is that like you don't want to step out the shower and realize that you still have shampoo in your hair. So take your time. This should be a slow, intentional process for you, and it should feel good. It should feel nice. So take your time, let the water run through your hair, and just make sure you are going section by section, squeezing your hair, letting the water run through, massaging your scalp, and making sure that there's nothing left on your scalp so that your hair is nice and ready for conditioning. Speaking of conditioning, that is what our next video is going to be about. So definitely stay tuned. And yeah, Future Sid here. One thing I forgot to talk about is the Terasol Detox Balm, which I feel like just needs its own separate video because this balm, it's just something else. I love it so much. And I feel like we just need a whole video on just detoxing. So today we are talking about just weekly, bi-monthly cleaning, whatever. But this for quarterly cleaning, deep cleaning your locks is just wonderful. This leaves your hair feeling nice, clean without feeling super duper stripped. So yeah, video on this will be coming out super duper soon, but I wanted to kind of share this and talk about this today a little bit because it just needs to be talked about. It needs to be highlighted. And if you need to detox your locks, definitely give this a try. I love it so much, but I would love to know your thoughts. So I'll be leaving this down in the comments or down in the description below, just in case you want to check it out. Okay. I hope you found this video to be super duper duper helpful. Let me know what you think. Let us know if you have any wash day tips. Definitely leave them down in the comments below. I mean, I think it's a beautiful thing for us to learn from each other, to grow with each other, and to just spread the knowledge. So if you have any tips, or if there's some sort of routine that works best for you and your locks, leave it down below. We can't wait to read your comments, and thank you so much for watching.